Hi YT, this is Sexy with Locks. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I still don't have my camera, so I'm trying again with this flip. Hope it show up. But anyway, this is a my maintenance routine video. I know it's so many on here that has their routine on, and I'm trying not to shake, but that's not working. But anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that smacking thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, so my maintenance routine is I try to get my hair retightened every 7 weeks. That works for me financially and for my hair. Every now and then I will have a growth spurt, and it might be a little bit more hair than she would like, but it still keeps us under the 3 hours, which I'm trying to stay within those 3 hours for that one flat fee. And I try to wash it every 2 to 3 weeks. Usually it's more towards the third week, but I try to watch it every 2 weeks. Just because I have thyroid condition, so my skin and my scalp gets really dry. So I'm gonna move the camera so I can show you what I use. I'm out of the shampoo, so this is just for the this is the conditioner. So if you see, anyway, here it is. Hold on. This is what I use to wash my hair with. Nioxin, and I use that to wash my hair with every 2 weeks. This is the conditioner. This is the one if you don't have color in your hair. I think number 2 is what you would have if you have color in your hair. I do kind of do a little rinse on my hair since it is pretty gray. We'll talk about that at another time. But I try to wash it every 2 weeks using that. I use the shampoo, and what I do is, and I've been doing this since my hair was locked, because I had a really bad dandruff problem. So what I would do is put a little of the shampoo in a bottle, and I would spray my scalp and massage it in my scalp while my hair is dry. And then I would let it sit there for a little while, and then I would spray the remainder on it, trying to squeeze it into the locks. Squeeze it into the locks, all the way in the locks. And then what I would use, I will wash it, get in the shower and wash it out from there, and wash it once again. And then I will use, only once a month though, I will use the apple cider vinegar. I'm trying to leave the camera here and bring the stuff here. I will use the apple cider vinegar. Now I use the organic from time to time if I find it, if I catch it, if I go to Whole Foods. If not, that's what I use. And I will use that in this little water bottle. And it is a 8-ounce bottle. So I usually put somewhere between 3 or 4 ounces of the apple cider vinegar and the rest with water. I use it before I use the conditioner because I want to make sure that I got all the shampoo out. I'd rather get that soapy feeling out. So I wash my hair, then I use the apple cider vinegar, massage that in, rinse that out, and then I will use maybe, how do they say that? A dollop, a quarter size. And I have some pretty thick hair, but I don't use about a quarter size, maybe 2, and rub it through my hair, concentrating on my ends more than anything. I would just squeeze it through my ends, squeeze it through my lock, rinse, massage it in really good, and then rinse it out with, rinse it out until my water in my shower turns cold, because I wanted to seal it in there with the cold. And then after I do that, I dry it off. Hold on, I gotta reach and get this. And I learned this from one of the Kimi Tube, I think her name is, and a lot of other natural hair wearers. They use a sealant on their hair to keep the moisture in. Sounds good to me, because we all have natural hair, whether it's loose, natural, or in locks. So what I've been doing for the last 4 months is, after I will wash it, I will use very little of the, can you see that? Apple, oh, I'm sorry, castor oil, Jamaican castor oil. I'll use a very little in my hand and just kind of massage it all on the top of my hair. Again, concentrating on my end. Very little, you can't even really feel it in there. My hair is wet. I'm just doing it to kind of seal some of the moisture in. So I do that. Now, if I do that every 2 weeks, now I only do this, actually, I only do this, that particular once a month. I wash that once a month. Now, the next time I wash it, I will do what they call a co-wash. Now, this varies, because if your hair is recently locked, you don't want to put this much conditioner in your hair. But if you had it for a while and you want to try to keep it soft and moisturized, then the next 2 weeks that I might wash it, I'm just going to rinse it and I'll wash it. I got to move the camera because I got it sitting on top of there. I will use Mango&Lime protein conditioner, so I can get some protein in there. I will use that, and I guess they call that, the loose naturals call that co-washing. So I would just use a little of that and kind of massage that through, rinse that through, and rinse it out. I would do that, so that's twice a month that I would, you know, wet my hair and wash it. So I wash it once with the shampoo and the conditioner, and then the second time I would just use the conditioner. Now, in between those time, I do have a spritz, and I didn't bring everything up here. I'm sorry, so I just have to tell you. I have a daily spritz, and what consists of that is water, distilled water, about in a 8-ounce spray bottle, and I have maybe about 10 drops of essential oils, and it's usually going to be a peppermint, rosemary, and I think it's the clerical sage or just sage. And I said peppermint, rosemary, and the sage. I will put those, maybe about 10 drops each, in a water bottle of distilled water, and that will probably be more of my daily spray. Now, sometimes I want a little bit more moisture, and I would say probably 2 days out of 7 days I may do a spritz, depending on my activity, where I'm going. If I'm going to be outside, in the heat, I would spray this, especially if I'm at a picnic or a concert. I would spray it if it's not in a style, because usually if I spray that when I have a style, my curl will drop. You know, if I got curls, my curls will get loose. I use another spray bottle, same size, and I will use those pretty much the same drops, maybe a little less, maybe 5 of those drops, with a cup of the cup, well, not a cup, I'm sorry, the capsule of the vegetable glycerin and a cap of Aloe Vera juice. And I will put that in a spray bottle and mix that, and I would spray that just to give me some extra moisture to my hair, especially if I'm going to be outside in the sun and it's dry. And I live in Southern California, so the sun is not, it's dry, but not as dry as, well, I guess it is. It's drier than the East Coast sun. But anyway, I probably would do this if I lived in the East Coast too. So that's my little routine that I use. If I get a better camera, I could probably do this a little better, and I'm getting better at this, I promise. I want to thank my little 7 subscribers. Thank you guys. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm so happy with my subscribers. I had no clue that I had even 7. I know you guys that got thousands and, you know, 40s and stuff like that. Y'all like But anyway, I'm proud of my 7. Hey, y'all. So, yeah. I will come back with some hair tutorials soon. I really do. You know, my friends always say, Pam, you're making up all these styles. Because I'm always putting in some kind of ponytail and, you know, with some bangs, with some curls. And I don't even take a picture. I did not do my journey, but that's another video. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the box and I can answer them and give you a better description of what I use. Bye, YT. Love you all.